Welcome back to another episode of my journey through this game. We're gonna continue where we left off and begin to explore. Really explore. And encounters. There's this one here. Would you like to investigate this area? Yes. The Notice are destroying a hill. Like ants, they are carrying its vast corpse away, one piece at a time, to their hive. Perhaps to be eaten, though you know of no other animal which eats the very flesh of the Great Mother. Most interestingly, they have unearthed something very strange in the process. It seems to be some sort of large claw or fang, but its essence is entirely alien. Simply being near it makes your teeth rattle and your bone quake within you. The Notice have summoned an authority among the other accounts to determine how to proceed. What will you do? Attack the Notice and seize possession of the strange object. Set fire to the hillside to distract the Notice. Sing to the slave beast of the Notice have restrained nearby. The Great Gracer, placidly waiting nearby, has a simple mind, but with patience, you manage to get to trade it fast with you. It informs that the Notice do not, in fact, eat the Great Mother's flesh, which they pulled from the hill, but fashion weird things out of it whose purpose the Great Gracer does not know. It does, however, remember feeling this tender rattling essence before, when it accompanied its master to meet what is called the Diggers. They seem to be some kind of other being, tailless, and yet not quite the same as the tailors you know, who live far away from the sun and fashion great things out of shinestone and jewels. Whenever this thing is that they found, it may have been lost by the Diggers, and may be something of importance to them. At that point, the Great Grace's thoughts and opinions begin to have more and more to do with grass. It must be getting hungry, and you stop communicating with it after a few questions in a row are answering nothing more than grass, yummy grass. What will you do? Set fire to a hillside to distract the no-tails. Your powerful flaming breath soon sets the back of the gutted hillside alight. The no-tails scramble to investigate. The tail's leader drops the strange object on the ground, but the warrior is still standing near it, only half distracted. What would you do? What do you do now? Snatch it away, quickly, and run! Try to see the object without being noticed. Use a great grace to create a further distraction. You know that you are not quick enough. Leave while you still can. Try to steal it without being noticed. Keeping to the green path of the hill for camouflage, you move from cover to cover until you're only only two body lengths away from the artifact. You curl up, coiling your spine like a spring, waiting for the perfect moment. When the warrior turns his head at a barked call from another tailor, you suddenly grasp your bird and carried away, unseen by any of the bipedal menaces. You hear the vocalizations turn loud and edited as you leave the area with your newest treasure safely in your jaws. Shake Stick. This long fourth tooth is made of shinestone, or something very like it. It is laced with copper scanted veins, and some parts move very slightly when pressed. Sometimes it makes your teeth ache within your jaws when you touch it. These hunters have been following your tracks. They are not near your den yet, but you must find out your home in the Great Green before you discover it. You're hungry. You possess this collection of shiny things, and these here are like these is tarot cards. I'm not gonna say how you get them, but basically these kind of cards give you a permanent buff that you can take from game to game. And I can say here I have not gotten them all, and I'm not gonna say how to get them. That you're gonna discover yourself. The Fool, Strength, the Hermit, Death, the High Priestess, the Moon, the Empress, the Lovers, the Hierophant, Temperance, the Emperor, the Hanged One, the Others, the Magician, Justice, the Sun, the Chariot, Judgment, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the One Song. Good fortune shine upon you this day. Nearby, you find a silent form of an infant wood strider. It is clear that what destroyed it. It is unclear what destroyed it. It has no wounds upon its tender, juicy body, but its spirit is gone. Its rhythm quieted forever. With neither chase nor dense destruction, you have found yourself a tasty meal. What will you do? Consume it with gratitude. Leave it here. Examine it more closely. Leave it. Your court cries out to you, "Are you mad? This is a gift from the earth and sun. Will you truly reject it?" Yes, and none of it. You ignore your court's protest. You turn and leave the strangely unmarred Woodstrider hassling where it lies. When you next come back this way, it is gone. This sun, you have discovered a hidden outcropping of beautiful shining stone peeking through its mother rock. This particular kind, called silver, is of some worth, but you will need either a mighty fire within or some kind of helpful tool to remove it. What will you do with this mass of potential treasure? Melt it from the rock with your breath? Use your teeth and claws to break it away one small piece at a time. Use the shake stick to strike the shining stone. You grasp the shake stick in your jaw, aim it at the shining stone, and press the indentation with a foreclaw. The air pulses with ripples like the disturbed surface of a pond, silent but still rattling your teeth, and the stone grasping the silver treasure is broken apart in shuddering fits right from your very muscle, releasing chunks of its precious bounty. There's almost too much to transfer back to your den. It takes you a few trips, but your throw has grown immensely this day. For a hatchling, you know how great wealth. You go to sleep atop the shining mass and dream all night of how vast the treasure holdings shall grow. Treasure! Time for another hunt. A small feather bees smelling of the meadows. You caught the scent of a shimmering of the breeze. It makes no sound of acknowledgement. Its flesh was so delicious, its essence so sweet, that you don't even remember eating it. You were lost in a joyful frenzy. Later, you regurgitate a few of its long, elegant tail feathers and decide to keep them as a small prismatic treasure. I am now full. Now I can go explore for a few days. Your beautiful body has come under attack by countless very tiny beings, entering you as you might enter another king's territory. There are murder in your inner world, breaking, polluting, and poisoning your essence. They did not even issue a formal challenge before the invasion. Their entire fight is outrageously impolite and made all the more frustrating in that you are unable to burn them or hunt them. You cannot even use your mind to its regular extent. It's largely preoccupied in fighting the invisible interlopers. Your only solace is knowing that you made the right decision by not eating the questionable flesh of a few suns ago. If this was caused by sin being near it, as you suspect, it would surely be far worse that you succumbed to the temptation. You have very little appetite, but perhaps some hunting might be able to help the body, or exploration re-stimulate your mind. Your core is telling you to stay in your den and not move, but the no-tails continue to draw closer, discovering you. Not to mention the fact that you feel restless and irritable. Dogtooth may be able to provide advice, but the track to its territory will be laborious, and its assistance is, of course, never free. What will you do? Go and visit Dogtooth. Hauling your embattled body over field, hill, and stream, you finally come to Dogtooth's territory. It appears after a short while, though your song of enunciation is rather lacking in its volume. This one smells disease within a young drag. Dogtooth communicates in its usually sharply glowing mind song. After making an appropriate offering, it illustrates countless beings, tiny beyond perception, surrounds us at all times. Most are harmless, but a hostile swarm is attacking your body. Should you survive, you may ultimately learn how to prevent such invasions, but for now, you are subject to their predations. Resting in your lair until your body is victorious is a slow but effective solution. Alternatively, I could accelerate your recovery, though it will cause some damage to your exterior. After to accelerate, it hurt quite a bit, but the disease will be gone. You, you're slightly alarmed as Dr. Head bobs. Too late, you realize what is about to happen, and then your body is bathed in a torrent of flame. Though your scales are heat resistant, they did not stand a chance against a fire such as this. Your feathers are alight. Your eyes squint shut as you are bathed in screaming heat. Suddenly, you are doused, covered in sticky mucus that it spits on you to put out the flame. I have burned the interlopers out of you. Raising the temperature of your body, helps to drive them away. Rest today, and you will be well tomorrow. Dazed and confused, you return to your den, with considerable pain now added to the misery of your illness, but you find out to ultimate correct. When the next sun rises, the disease is gone from your body. Bathing in fire may be a drastic solution, but it is effective, at least for a kin. Call upon Dogtooth? Yes. Alright guys. It is time for an info dump. Now you get a great bit of story. Standing near one of Dogtooth's scent marks, you have let out a song of annunciation. And after a short time, the elder arrives. It settles its body down among the hills like a low mist and waits for you to state your purpose. Naturally, any question must come with appropriate payment. How shall you address the elder? Great one, seen to me of the no-tails. No-tails, the tailless, the seed of the others, the broken custodians. They are the bearers of many blessings and many curses. Casually, they shatter the great laws by which all beasts are bound, and many of our religions have been enslaved or destroyed. Wait a moment. Excuse me there. Casually, and many of our relations have been enslaved. Many of our relations have been enslaved or destroyed, and even to the last one by them. Their music is strange, their deeds unfathomable, unless their secret is known. Such a secret cannot be grasped by your incept mind. A mere hatchling must not seek to test itself against their flying claws and stone fangs. Destruction will surely follow. In turnings to come, a young drag may better understand their powers, and perhaps become worthy of dealing with them, for good or ill. But this is neither the time nor place for that. A wise hatchling would leave Heartbone Valley for the no-tails to discover it. A foolish one would tarry too long, losing its treasures, at least and perhaps even its existence. Only in the great green, where the tailors fear to tread, may one survive long enough to see many turnings. Such is my song to a young kin. You have gained some air mastery. You have gained knowledge of a certain mysterious animal. of the others. The mere triad of fur, feather, and scale, of all those who adhere to the true way of destruction and creation, whose minds are clean and pure, these are the good beasts, offspring of earth and sun. A wise king will respect them all, from the least to the greatest, for though they are of less power than we, they are our relations, and their music is in harmony. The others, however, the others are those whose music is dissonant, whose ways are strange because they are no longer, or perhaps have never been, children of the great giver above and the great birther below. They violate the ancient ways, hunting without destroying, or destroying without hunting. They are of several kinds, but they always carry a mark of other nature, a lack of such things as good beasts have, such as feathers, fur, scales, or even tails. If one is unfortunate enough to encounter one, a wise Zrak would be cautious and never presume to know their minds or their strength. It was the others who, turnings beyond turns ago, overthrew the dominion of the Drak and ended the Golden Age. When you have shed your copper-breathed skin and have more feathers in your crest, perhaps you will be worthy to know their fall, and how the others stifled the great music of our people until but a humming whisper remained. Until such knowledge is gained, only a most foolish hatchling would dare to meddle in the affairs of the others. Such is my song to a young king. I don't know. This is gonna be a really, really long. So I think this is enough for me today. Goodbye.